Suddenly, really suddenly, the Korea attract global attention. Very, because of the Donald Trump visit North Korea and stayed 1 minute and 5 seconds, and then he returned to the South Korea 2 days ago. So it is very surprising news. And when you say Korea, that news is just mainly for the North Korea, and I need to talk about South Korea. And I think that most of you are European-based specialists, so you may not know much about South Korea. Very, very generally speaking, South Korea is economically just think about it, between Italy and Spain. Size of the countries, economic, whatever, is mostly similar to between Italy and Spain. And that land size is a little bit smaller, but anyway. But the Korea has, maybe you may know that we have a very excellent IT infrastructures, and sometimes it triggers lots of the data breach incidents by hackers. But anyway, that's the Korea, and Korea has actually launched the 5G mobile services first in the world. And we are still in war against North Korea because we never signed the suspension agreement when the Korean end was war. The suspension armistice agreement was signed between North Korea and United States. So legally speaking, we are in war, but not active war. That is Korea. And before I explain about the adequacy issues in Korea, I think I have to mention about what is the system of our data protection perspective. First thing is that you should know that we have general law plus sector-specific laws. So that means that when you comes up something about data privacy, you look at both laws, PIPA plus our additional laws. PIPA is generally something similar to GDPR. It has about 80 articles. It was enacted 2011 based on OECD 8 privacy principles, and it contains lots of some basic principle, policies, requirements, and the regulation of life cycle processing, and data subject rights, mediations, remedies, whatever. Maybe this is not something strange, but sometimes many foreigners may find it's a little bit strange because there are many sector-specific or special laws which handles or partially handles the data processing in Korea. Maybe the most important act is the Network Act, which governs actually data processing in the communication, broadcasting, and most importantly, online service sectors. And maybe Credit Information Act is also governed by financial sector, medical service agreements is medical sector, and the Location Information Act is, that is, I think, the unique in the world because Korea is the only country that have a separate independent law, mainly governs the personal location information. And also we have some kind of the communication privacy matters, we have separate laws there, and lots of laws. That is one features. And the other feature is that we have multiple DPAs, Data Privacy Protection Authorities. So PIPC, Personal Information Protection Commission, is mainly in charge of the data protection policies in Korea. And some partially they have some power to give some comments on the whatever laws handling data privacy, they may give their opinions, and sometimes they make it wrong to amend some regulations. But nowadays, most important DPA is the Ministry of Interior and Safety, which is full in charge of the enforcement of the PIPA. And also Korea Communications Commission is in charge, they are responsible for the Network Act, enforcement of the Network Act. In the financial sector, another FSC or FSS is in charge of that. And KISA is, you may heard about the name of KISA, Korea Internet and Security Agencies. They are not part of the ministry, but they are sub-agency, but their main task is kind of privacy protection or the securities. So there is something wrong, I mean data breaches or the infringement of data protection laws, then the guys from KISA will visit the company, and then they investigate it, and the final decision is made by the ministry. But the KISA takes a very important role, and KISA has actually about 700 employees in their office, so they are very excellent and really expert. Yeah.